Do you ever use diesel cast heads from the Twin Cities? So yeah, sorry I forgot to answer you back on Snapchat when you asked me, but I've gotten some diesel cast heads from our local Peterbilt dealership before, and they've done good. You know, they've done everything we expected them to do. Diesel Cast was acquired by M&D in 2020 right there on their timeline, and then there's going to be another one right here 2024 of a different company pretty soon. But either way, this right here, this cylinder head, they're all kind of the same thing. They're cast by a company in China called Jera. You can get that cylinder head from just a lot of different places like Highway Heavy Parts, APC, PAI, just diesel cast, things like that. They're just the purple straps. You've seen them all the time. Those are cast by a company named Jera. Like this cylinder head right here has the Jera casting mark right there. This is for a X15. On a cat engine, that mark is right there between the front two head bolt holes. The serial numbers are right there on the exhaust side on a Cummins, and on a Cat they're on the intake side right behind the intake manifold. And this cylinder head here, this is a PDI, says that they're made in the USA, but they are also cast by Jera, if you can see that right there. And believe it or not, these two serial numbers are not far off from each other. These ones I like a little bit because they come with the purple straps. I mean, we got a freaking pile of them all around the shop here, but this one didn't come with straps, so it kind of sucks getting them out of the box, but it's nice when they do because you just get to lift them right out of the box. This one, we kind of had to mess the box up a little bit just to get it out. I got the QR codes right here. And then this cylinder head is made by ATL. It is not cast by Jera. You can see those two Jera marks right there. This one is not. It is also not cast in the United States, but it is just not cast by Jera is all I know. It is a different casting. You can see this here. These got that rough cast here, and like this is all machined everywhere. The material is much darker than it's got graphite and stuff in it, but it's darker, it's a lot smoother, and actually is a lot cleaner. These have a lot of that like casting flash everywhere on them, where these have all been cleaned up. There's none of that on anything. I do like that they use the silicone or the silica gel bags, because like they're just not all that oil and stuff everywhere. These, I mean, you're supposed to clean these when you get them anyway, but they just come kind of dirty. And this one's not too bad. The PDI, it does have Inconel valves, all four. This brand has all Inconel valves, and this is all Inconel valves. If they were steel, they would stick, but they don't. Knowing that this one is completely different, these two comparing to each other, they do have different valve springs in them, and they do have different valves. I do know where these valves are made. The PDI, I don't. I'll look in my SBI book and see if I can cross that number there. But yeah, anyway, just doing some tests on these and seeing what they're all about, see what's in the industry right now. I know that you can get those cylinder heads over here from China, and then you can get them in bare casting and then do, fire rings and valve seats and valve guides and springs and stuff like that over here, and that's what allows companies to say they're made in America, because they were finished over here. But like, I know all that. I'm not throwing jabs. I'm just facts. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I've vacuum tested all the cylinders and checked all the valves. I've done quite a bit of testing and inspection on these, and it's pretty interesting. As far as which cylinder head is better, that's going to be in a later video. I have found a couple things wrong with some of them, and going to address it and see how that situation is handled. It's kind of cool. This whole process is kind of cool because this is my TikTok. I can do this, and it can be I can show you guys some pretty neat stuff and not really have to get into the whole business side of everything. But anyway, yeah, have a good night, guys.